What? Got some more sirloin steak? Got me a pound of bacon. We're gonna make something this time. It's got some red tomato sauce. You're gonna like it, man. Y'all just come on, watch this here. We're gonna take that bacon, we're gonna cut it up in little pieces. And again, just like the last meal, all this is natural, good, healthy food. And I guarantee it's better than buying anything in that store, all the canned goods and everything. Just gotta be careful with all that, man. Get that bacon going and cut up. Let's go ahead and put it in our pan. Again, if you want this pan, it's on my bio in Amazon influencer, Linktree, you'll find it, it's in there, good pan. While we're browning up that bacon, we're gonna go ahead and cut our steak, sirloin steak, again, in little chunks, slices, no perfect way, no wrong way, but that right there, the fat, that's the good stuff. Once you got the bacon kind of cooked up, you got some grease on the bottom, go ahead and drop your steak in. Let's go ahead and brown it up. Hit it with any kind of seasoning you like, but I like this lump dust. It's on my profile in there too if you want it. I like this stuff pretty good. Cook this way down until you start seeing them kibbles and bits. Oh, getting a little steamy there on the bottom of that pan. That's what you want to do. Getting that water down the way and start getting those kibbles and bits on the bottom, it's time to add the veggies. 2 whole white onions, 2 bell peppers, and some green onions, a bushel. Slap you in a handful of shredded carrots and a couple of cloves of minced garlic. Boom! Now we're gonna stir this in, getting all those kibbles and bits up off the bottom because that's where all the flavor is, right on. And remember, if it's sticking, it's worth licking. Get all that good flavor off there right on. When you start to smell that garlic pretty good, go ahead and drop you in some fire roasted tomatoes and drop you in a can of those whole peeled tomatoes. And what would a red sauce meal be without some hot Rotel? Go and dump that in there too. Put in a whole can, big can, there you go, 12 ouncer tomato paste. Go ahead and mix this bad boy all up in together, being sure to get all the kibbles or bits and the sticking licking side there. You gotta have that right on. Once you get it stirred in there, go ahead and add it'll be about 4 cups of beef broth, but basically you just want to cover everything to the top, basically. Then there, gonna go ahead and add you a couple, 2-3 pinches of some of that thyme. Now, a lot of people would like to add a bunch of kind of crazy seasonings in right here. Makes no sense because all that stuff in there that you put in there, the veggies and everything, that's gonna make your gravy. That's gonna be delicious. All right, let's go ahead and stick our lid on it and let's put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 4 hours. I forgot, go ahead and add you some fresh basil in there, about a handful. If you're not, you can use dry basil, but it's a delicious thing. I see you can buy that store-bought pasta, but you don't know what's really in it. Make your own, it's not very hard. We're just gonna put us a couple cups of all-purpose flour, and you can use gluten-free. I don't have none right now, but you can, and that's even healthier. Now all we're gonna do is just take a little bit of water, put us a splash of water on there, and now we're gonna start mixing it up until it turns into a ball. It's that simple, guys. Just keep adding you a splash of water in there and just keep mixing until you get you a good ball. Now once you got your dough rolled out there real good, let's go ahead and snap off a piece. Take your rolling pin and you're gonna go ahead and roll this dough out. You're gonna take that dough and you get it about the flat you like, and you're gonna roll it up in a real loose roll like this right here. Take that knife and you're just gonna cut it into some kind of thick strips that you like. I like my pasta really thick, especially when I eat this red sauce. Go ahead and get you some boiling water and go ahead and drop your noodles on in there right on. Ow! Unlike noodles that you buy from the store, when these noodles are done, they float. It is done. Let's drain it. Once we drained our noodles, let's go ahead and put them in the bottom of the pan. Take you a couple handfuls of Parmesan cheese and go ahead and spread it all over them noodles and mix it in. Freshly grated mozzarella, then we're gonna go ahead and put a layer of that on. Now I'm gonna take that steak meat sauce I made, red gravy steak, and I'm gonna put me a layer on it on top. I got it covered with that red steak gravy. I'm gonna cover it with some mozzarella. Let's take our lid on our McWare pot, which you can find that in my bio, in Linktree, Amazon influencer. It's there. Y'all keep asking, that's why I keep telling you. Put the lid on it. We're gonna stick it in the oven at 350 degrees until it's cooked. Should take an hour to 2 hours. Now, after about an hour and a half, something like that, it's done, Cheryl. So, homemade noodles, everything in there is something I made. I know what it is. And look at this. Oh,
wow.
Oh, look at those noodles, babe.
Yum. All from scratch, homemade.
Yep. No artificial flavors. My rule is if I can't pronounce whatever's in this stuff, then I can't eat it. Like, there's no vegetable called excetathamanamanahalamanana or spadula kahula bahalalhalala. No, this is all ingredients I put together that noodle bit. Mm-hmm. Good.
Good.
Right on.
Right on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.